So I'm laughing my ass off right now because, first of all, is it gonna still record if I, okay. I'm using my GoPro because soy una pendeja. When I really, it's just I haven't really found, okay, hold on, let me put my directions here. I still haven't put the tripod thing for my phone, so I'm like having to hold it or put it in the cup thing because like my phone is built, my phone, what am I saying? First of all, good morning, buenos dias. I just realized that I did not film during, earlier when I was getting ready for work. I want to say I didn't go to bed until basically 1 a.m. So am I tired? What was that about? Am I tired? See, I'm fucking tired. I am sleepy. I am exhausted. So with that being said, I did not film, so I don't have a video for tomorrow. So most likely I will not post anything tomorrow. That is completely my fault. But I just couldn't wake up, you guys. I needed my rest, and if I wake up and don't get my rest, I'm gonna be the grumpiest bitch in the world, and you don't want that. You do not want that. Trust me. And so this weekend I also got the tripod for my GoPro as well, for the camera, as well as the tripod for my phone. Now originally I wanted the tripod for the camera to be for my Sony camera that I use to vlog, because sometimes when I'm driving and I'm normally vlogging, you guys end up flying and then the camera always hits, and then I'm scared that I'm gonna end up breaking my camera very, very soon. So I ended up buying a tripod. Now this tripod has a suction cup that's supposed to suction into like the windshield and supposedly your dashboard as well, so that you can go ahead and vlog or whatever. Well, my car is built a little bit different, so the suction cup does not work on my type of dashboard. So I was like, okay. And then I tried to go ahead and put the suction cup into the windshield, but then I'm not able to really have like you guys looking at me. Like, it's more for it to be you looking out, like for traffic, like in case of an accident, like for a dash cam. So I was like, okay. So right now I do have it down on the tripod, but it's like not really suction, but I'm using my GoPro because it's smaller and it's not as heavy, so you guys shouldn't be able to move so much, because you're kind of, in a way, you're kind of like tucked in a corner. But then I was able to, GoPro has an app that you're able to use on your phone, so that you can kind of like see, because like this one doesn't have a viewfinder. Like, it has a viewfinder, but like I'm all over the place this morning. I'm all over the place all the time. Pero like my Sony camera it's called a mirrorless camera, because the little, like, let's call it the viewfinder, you're able to push it up and you're able to see yourself while you're vlogging, so you know that you're in focus and how you're looking and all that stuff, right? With the GoPro, like, I can't see how I look like. I can't see because the dash cam, what the fuck am I saying? The viewfinder's in the back. It's not like I can't move it. It just stays in the back. That's just how it is. So I was like, okay, but then it has the thing where I'm able to kind of see on my phone really quickly to make sure that, like, not that I'm on focus, because I don't think that the GoPro camera is gonna be that bad when it comes to like, am I on focus or not. It's more like making sure that I'm in frame and knowing like what is in frame around me. And the GoPro has a very more wide angle, so you're able to see a lot more. So if I ever get into an accident, y'all gonna catch it, or whatever's going on, y'all gonna catch it. So the GoPro for me, for my everyday kind of vlogs, are gonna be more like that I'm gonna use when I'm in the car, because it just makes it a little bit more simple for me to like have and do. And so, but yeah, so we are going to work right now. I went ahead and brought my lunch with me, and I also had made, so I told you guys yesterday, if you guys didn't watch my vlog, I ended up buying this like blueberry kind of like pan. I did toast it, pero no le puse cream cheese, no le puse nada, but I don't even know what this tastes like, so I think I overcooked it. Well, I usually like it overcooked, but with this one I think it should have been more like blandito, you know? I feel like I should have been a little bit more blandito. Now, don't mind if you see black stuff on my teeth because it's the, you know, carb or whatever from here. But I also made some coffee and I made it a little bit different this time. So I want to taste it and see if I made it good or not. I also did upload a TikTok this morning, so let me enter it now. Oh wow, this coffee is smacking right now. Oh wow. Well, I also put a lot of chocolate, like the white sauce that I like. I didn't record you guys because I was recording that TikTok, responding to some of the comments. But oh my gosh, like there's so many comments that's hard to like respond to everybody. Like last night I was kind of going through some and like responding. Like I feel like in a way I'm like a jokester. So like for some of the people, for example, somebody said, oh, y'all be eating anything. So if someone were to tell you to eat shit, you guys would probably do it, basically, right? So then I said, but is it good for you? With the little like face, because saying like, you know, if it is good for you, then shit, maybe we'll try it. Kind of stuff like that. And like one of them was like, man, females be crying for everything. And then I commented saying, listen, stop, with the little like emoji. But yeah, I mean, I just, this weekend was kind of in a way busy for me. Like I actually did things this weekend. And then like at work, I can't really be on my phone. So it's just gonna be like, I love to interact with people. This is the reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, right? But it's a little overwhelming where it's like, dang, that's a lot of people that are commenting. And I love seeing the fact that I was able to make some people laugh and stuff with my raw reaction. Like I was really like, people were like, can't believe pa que lloraste, you know? And like someone didn't believe me that I cried. So then I posted the vlog, like you guys saw that I cried. Like garlic triggered me and I was like so mad and I cried. It's more the matter for the cry of frustration, because it's like you wanted something and you can't find it, and it's just annoying that you're trying to find something and you can't find it. That's the issue overall. I talk a lot with my hands, by the way. I couldn't even finish making my coffee in the TikTok because I was talking so much with my hands. But I forgot where I was going with this. But yeah, so we'll see how long this interaction goes, because you know TikTok be all kinds of crazy when it comes to the algorithm sometimes. So that's interesting and fun. But today, like I say, we have a little surprise at the end of this vlog. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. I also have my therapy session, and I'm really hoping that I can make it on time, because I think I have to double check my email, but I think my therapy session starts at 6:30. Where am I going? Okay, I'm gonna go into the freeway, because sometimes it makes me, you know what, I don't know if I should trust you. I think I'm gonna go the other way because I kind of enjoy that ride. So we're gonna do that, because sometimes it makes me take the 405 north. Yeah, the north 405 north, and then it's like you're gonna be in driving for like 20 minutes, and then it adds up. Like right now it's telling me that supposedly I'll be at work at 8:41 a.m. But then I feel like if I get into that freaking freeway, I feel, ooh, that car is a little crazy. If I were to get into that freeway, I feel like it's gonna add up, and then I'm not gonna make it to work on time. So I'm gonna ignore you right now, and I'm gonna take the other long way, just because I actually enjoy that ride. And I don't feel sick, but in a way I feel like I sound a little bit. It's just my allergies. I always wake up in the morning feeling this way. But I am going to be wearing a double mask at work just to be safe, you know, because I did see people, and like me, just being me, I just need to do that. I can't, like, you know. I'm surprised, honestly, that I haven't been too much into my head, like, about being sick and stuff after hanging out with people this weekend. But at the same time, I just feel like I need to a certain extent, like, live a little bit of a normal life. You know, like, okay, right now I'm taking the long way, right? and then it says I'm gonna get there at 8:44 instead of the 8:43, and I know that I'm not gonna catch crazy traffic this way because, okay, so the long way is basically gonna go around all the bullshit that I get, that 20-minute wait from the 405 as soon as I enter the 405. Okay, so it's gonna make me go through all these like scenery places, and then it's gonna put me back into the 405, but closer to like where the exit is that I have to take for that freeway anyways. But yeah, so I forgot what I was saying, but I need to start living a little bit of a normal life. Of course you still want to go ahead and be safe, but I can't live in fear the rest of my life. Like, it took a drain on me when that had happened, and I was like explaining this to my cousin and my friends too. I was like, listen, if I lived on my own, I would have like not that much of an issue hanging out with people. But because I don't live on my own, it's like I have to consider the fact that I live with other people, and if I were to get sick, I can get them sick, and that's like what is holding me back. And I think a lot of it has to do like that I feel so guilty, like if I was the one who got my family sick when we had COVID last year in November, because I feel like I was the one that felt the symptoms, and I went to go get tested, and I was the one who tested positive. You know what I mean? But it's like even when I expressed that to my mom, for example, she's like, you can't even think that way because you can't guarantee. Like, there's no like proof. There's no like way. It could have been my mom who brought it home from work. It could have been my dad. Like, for sure it wasn't my brother, because my brother doesn't literally leave the house. Like, he does not leave the house. So it couldn't be him. So it had to be any of the three of us. And it also could have been a food. Because believe it or not, you guys, this is why for a while I was not eating like food, like outside food, because that's where I think I got it from. Like, in my head, if I was the one who...
Watch out, vehicle stopped on shoulder ahead.
Well, thank you. Thank you for telling me. How about you tell me when the popo's around, okay? What was I saying again? You see, I get sidetracked very fucking easy. Pero, what was I saying? Oh, that I thought I was the one who got sick and then got my family sick, and that was because of eating food from outside. Like, it wasn't necessarily fast food, it was takeout. But that day I got my hair done. That's when I used to work at the salon, and we ordered from this restaurant that we've never had before. We've always wanted to try, me and my friend. And we ordered and we ate that food, and then a few days later we're sick. But then we also find out that restaurant actually shut down for 2 weeks because there was lots of positive cases in that restaurant. So that made me believe that I maybe potentially got it from there. It could have been from any other place too. It could have been literally in anything. There's like no way of really tracking down how me and my family got infected. But the point is that we went through it. We survived. And for those who say, you see, the survival rate is way higher than the one about like dying, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Well, you don't have to think that way. What you have to think is the fact that like that 1% of people who passed away shouldn't have passed away. That's the way that you guys need to see it. If you have that mentality, you need to be like more careful around like people. Like, respect the fact that some people are still paranoid and scared. It took me a very long time to kind of, in a way, get out of that mindset. Like, you guys saw me freaking out before I went to the party, and then once I got to the party and like I started feeling a little bit more comfortable. But that was my first time hanging out with that amount of people. Normally I don't do that. It's only like one person or so. But I'm gonna get tested on Thursday, so hopefully that's more than enough time. By the way, I mean, I think this is more obvious, and I think everybody already knows this, and I hope that there's not like an ugly ass glare because the sun is hitting you and stuff. But if you have been around somebody that you think has COVID, or you yourself think you have COVID, I mean, if you feel symptoms, I feel like you should probably go, and then I think you'll get accurate results. But if you hanged out with somebody, for example, let's say me and you hanged out just yesterday, Sunday, and then you're like, ooh, I'm just gonna go get tested really quickly just to make sure that I'm Gucci, and you get like the regular PCR test. Usually the PCR tests take about 3 days, and honestly I think they just take that long because they have to be sent to a lab. It's like a whole process thing. right? Ooh, sorry, the roads are so ugly here. I would say that if we hang out on Sunday, don't go on Monday to get tested. You should wait at least 3 days before getting tested, because it takes anywhere from 3 to 5 days to feel any symptoms. So for example, so Sunday, right? So like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday would be 4 days, and then I'm getting tested. So then I should be okay, and hopefully I don't have any symptoms. Hopefully I'm negative. But at the same time, right now, like I said, I feel fine. I'm not worried, and I'm happy about that, because damn, my anxiety and my mind can be so toxic, and it's like, it's just too much sometimes. Honestly, I don't even know if y'all are being recorded or not, because so I don't know if you guys have a GoPro, but in front of the GoPro I can see how much time I have on the memory card to record. And then also, oh, okay, now you're telling me. Now you're freaking telling me. Because at first it wasn't moving. Okay, now I know how, like, that you guys are recording, because there's a little timer there. And then also it tells me about, like, the battery life and everything. But damn, I feel like I've been talking a lot. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stop here for this morning, and we'll chit chat a little bit more when I get off of work. And then I'll show you guys a surprise. I may or may not put you into my therapy session. Honestly, I didn't do my homework. About like writing on my journal. I only did like 1 day, and that's it. So that's disappointing. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna be talking about in the therapy session, because in a way I feel like mentally right now I feel like I'm okay. So like there's nothing necessarily right now bugging me. I know that's what happens, is like whatever in that moment is bugging me is what I vent about and we talk about. So I think we might go back into like inner child situations. I don't know, we'll see. But maybe I'll put you into my therapy session. I'm grabbing my phone really quickly so I can stop recording. But alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I feel like when you have bad moments sometimes, like if they're really that bad, it does consume you, and then it can drag along throughout the weeks. But I feel like, I don't know, I feel like lately I've just been okay. I mean, like last week I feel like I was very anxious because of that party for Saturday, but just this weekend kind of just overpowered any negativity in reality. Yeah. And I just feel like I'm minding my own business, so I don't really feel like there's anything for me to feel bad about right now. You guys do editing my video. Well, stitching, whatever the fuck it's called. Yo, this one is funny as fuck. So, here's to the end of the video, or the surprise. Guess who's back? I'm looking nasty. I'm reunited with Miss Lucy here. If you guys are a regular, you wouldn't recognize her. She's my fiance.
No habla.
No, I'm kidding. She's not my fiance. But yeah, so she's back in the States, y'all. So you'll be seeing her in my vlogs more often.
Looking cute.
Looking hella cute. Okay.
Bye.
Alright, bye.